Hey, hi everybody. Welcome to Mental Health Recovery Blog with Bill MacPhee. Hi, I'm your host, Bill MacPhee, and I'm known as a recovery expert. And if you've been following me, you know that my definition of recovery is when you wouldn't want to be anybody else other than who you are today. And that's a great definition, and it doesn't only go. It's not only for people with mental illness, but everybody in society. Everybody wants to have a good quality of life and be recovered. This is today's May the 1st, 2015, and looking forward to a great spring and summer. So today we're going to talk about the first pillar of recovery, and that's spirituality. And basically, before or going back, we did an introduction to the Bright Future program or recovery, and we also did a understanding your illness, where we talked about schizophrenia, depression, bipolar, stress, obsessive compulsive disorder, understanding our illness so we can try to have some insight on our way to recovery. And this segment is the first pillar of recovery, which is spirituality. And basically, what that consists of is basically very, very simple of understanding that there is a God or a higher power. And that if that's the case, understanding that God is for us and not against us. And that's where we get our hope. Now, when we're dealing with mental illness and then when we're in recovery, we may have a hard time. We've maybe gone through a lot and then we've been ill. We've maybe lost years of our lives. I was basically hospitalized 6 different times. I lived in 3 different group homes. I had a suicide attempt. I was on the couch for 5 years. And you know what? I had a lot of anger and disbelief and unbelief towards God, and I was very angry in my life situation, and I was bitter, and I can remember being depressed where I wouldn't even listen to music or anything like that. It was just very, very devastating. However, God did show up in my life, and basically what I did is I sought out God. I sought out truth, and I sought out uh, truth and seeking and trying to open doors and knocking, an analogy of knocking on the door, God's door, and letting Him come in and different things like that. And you know what? It didn't happen overnight. When God started to make things happen in my life, then I started to worship Him and really believe. But anyways, in this segment, what I'm going to do in this first spirituality, understanding that's a God, there is a God, and God is for you and not against you, because that's where we get our hope. I'm going to talk to you about 3 separate incidences where God definitely was there. God showed up and did really miraculous things in my life. But I'm going to be very, very specific, and I'm going to give you 3 examples of what just really times in my life that God was there, direct intervention, and really a lot of experiences like that. So next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about when I was 19 years old. I was on my birthday. I was on a plane to Singapore. And I'll tell you why. I want you to come back. But I was on a plane to Singapore when I was 19 years old, and I'm going to share with you my experience there and where, in a powerful way, God showed up at one time there. So we're going to end this one. And you know what? I want to tell you that with this Brave Future program, if you have any questions, if you're listening to this blog, if you're following this blog, and you have a question for me, feel free to email me at bill@billmcphee.ca, and McPhee is spelled MacPhee. So bill@billmcphee.ca, and I'd be happy to, on this video blog, answer your questions as well. So that's no problem. Okay, so let's end here. Remember, recovery is when you wouldn't want to be anybody else other than who you are today. And remember, there is life after mental illness. So come on back next week, and I'm going to talk about our first pillar of spirituality and give you an example. I'm going to give you 3 examples, but in each section. But next week, I'm going to talk about my on my 19th birthday on the plane to Singapore and that area there. So have a good week, everybody. Check us out. Go to our website, billmcphee.ca, or go to our mental wellness hub at mentalwellnesstoday.com. Mentalwellnesstoday.com. So have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you next time.